Hey, Yuto Tanaka, you dozed off again.
What's wrong? Oh, it's Miss Takagi. I'm going to sleep again.
Hey, sleeping again? Get up and listen to the lesson.
You're annoying. My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm an introvert high school student who basically sleeps or reads manga during class. But only this teacher is disturbing me.
Alright then, let's continue with the class.
Her name is Yumiko Takagi, and she's a new teacher who joined this year. She is weird that she chose to become a teacher after graduating from a prestigious university with having the highest score when she was a student. I don't like her because she deserves me dozing. I haven't listened to classes like this in a while. You are always sleeping, aren't you? I would get up and listen if the class was more interesting, but now it's the same if I listen in bed.
Tanaka, I ask you to solve this problem as you are awakened.
I don't want to be woken up and asked to solve it. It ruins a beauty to be such a jerk.
What? Did you say I'm a beauty? I know I'm beautiful, but...
I have a stomach ache, so I'm going to the sick bay.
What? Oh, wait a minute.
See ya! So, I've been having a troublesome time this year because my sleep and reading time has been taken away from me. See? Seems very diligent, and if she was in first place all through school, she probably isn't the type to tolerate people like me. Miss Takagi doesn't know about me since she started this year, but I've been taking classes like this for 2 years. Of course, other teachers warned me at first, but now they've given up on me because I don't get red marks on tests, attend class properly, and don't have any bad behavior.
Tanaka, again? Don't read another book other than textbooks since we're in the class.
It should be fine. It's not like I'm interrupting class, so don't worry about it.
Come to the teacher's room after school. Why don't you take your classes seriously?
Oh, I'm actually listening. I'm just doing something else.
If you were sleeping, it's the same as not listening. What's the point of being in class if you're not listening? You can't go to college if you're not listening to what's being taught.
Oh, don't worry. I've never gotten a red mark on a test.
Are you doing overnight crammings? I've never done that. Anyway, if you are listening to the class, can you solve this problem?
Yes, that's fine. Here you are.
Let me see. What? No way! It's all correct. I can't believe it. We did this at the beginning of course, and you solved it so easily.
I'm listening to the lesson, so don't worry about it.
Oh, wait! Tanaka! We haven't finished yet!
Miss Takagi was still saying something, but I left the teacher's room. I hope she'll give up now.
Grr. How can he solve it? He doesn't look like he's listening to the lesson.
Haha, Miss Takagi, you should leave Tanaka alone. No matter how many times we warned him, he still didn't get to fix his attitude.
Is that so? How did he manage to move to the next grade?
Well, other than his attitude in class, he's pretty normal. I don't think you should worry about Tanaka, because you'll get tired of him.
My dear, I'm sure you just happen to understand the material today. I have a test soon, and I can't solve it if I don't listen to the class. If he gets a terrible score... Oh yeah, I have a good idea. You'll see. Well, today's the test you've all been waiting for. I used to take it when I was a student, so I miss it. By the way, I got first place every time.
Please hand them out quickly.
Well, it's only now that you can show that kind of leeway. Tanaka, if you get a bad score in my subject for this test, you will...
I will
make a temporary home visit to talk to your parents about your classroom attitude. If you listen to the class, you should be able to get good scores, right?
Seriously? Those eyes are serious. I'm going to get in trouble if I keep this up. I don't have a choice. I'll make sure I get the good score this time. I really can remember everything while reading and dozing off in class. This is no sarcasm. I thought that was the way it was until the first year of middle school, but apparently not, because when I kept getting perfect scores on tests, I became the target of jealousy and envy, and then I lost my motivation.
You seemed to be worried when you heard about the home visit, Tanaka, but it's too late to be worried. This is what happens when you don't listen to the lessons properly. What? Is this one correct too? This one and this one too? What? You got a perfect score? That's not possible! Let me check one more time. Whoa, what's the matter, Miss Takagi? Tanaka, he got a full score. What? He was always a little above average, but that's great. Is that so? So, could it be cheating? I'll have to check that out.
I was about to leave after the test. What do you want?
Tanaka, I heard that you always get average marks in your tests. You got a full score this time, but I think you cheated because you didn't want to have a home visit.
Oh, did I get a full score? I did my best this time.
You cheated hard this time!
No, I didn't! Then, shall I solve the test here and now?
If I test you with the questions on the tests, it doesn't prove anything. Okay, I'll make up the questions by tomorrow, and you can solve them.
So if I solve it, I'll be cleared of cheating. How many points should I get?
Well, 80. 85 points or more.
Okay, but let me go home today. I want to play a game. The next day, I was asked to solve questions made by the teacher.
Well, the time limit is 1 hour. And if you finish early, call out to me.
You don't have to look me in the eye like that. Well, I'll start, shall I?
I'm going to check for cheating, so it's better to be close, right? Okay then, the test starts now.
What the heck is this? It's so hard! I can see that she really wants me to change my attitude in class. But I read the whole textbook after I got home, so I can solve any problem with ease. I'm going all out.
What do you think of these questions I worked on all night? Well, you cheated, so there's no way you can solve them. You solved them very fast, but it seems you are not cheating. Did you really answer all the questions with your own ability? No, that can't be.
I'm done. Please grade it.
Huh? What? You've done it already? Or you gave up?
You'll see when you grade it.
Okay. I'll grade it right away. Oh no! Full mark? I even included some difficult questions.
Well, I thought the test was conscientious because they were questions I could have done if I had read the textbook. Well then, I'll go home because I'm cleared of the suspicion. Oh, I hope you'll leave me alone tomorrow.
Wait! Why are you usually so unmotivated when you can do so much? I was proud of being first in my grade. You are capable of getting first place. But why don't you try hard to show everyone?
I don't care being a first place or not. I think you made a great effort when you were a student. From your point of view, wouldn't you feel ashamed if an unmotivated person got the first place?
No, that's not true. If it wasn't cheating, it would be great.
But you went to all this trouble because you didn't think I'd get a good grade, right? Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, wait! I may have overdone it, but you can't doze off during the class. I mean, you got a full score on the test I put a lot of effort into. I can't end it like this.
She didn't say anything to me today. I guess my school life's peaceful from now on until graduation.
Tanaka, before you leave, let's have a match!
Whoa, you shocked me! What are you doing here? I was clear of the suspicion, wasn't I?
I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But I never felt that I've been beaten by anyone for smartness. Until you beat me yesterday. So I've made up a question to make you say you've lost. If you can solve it, I win.
What do you mean? What is the purpose of it? Well, okay, let's do it. But I can solve all the questions up to the second year of college.
What? You solved it in 5 minutes? My 2 hours of effort last night to make the question was solved in just 5 minutes?
That's more than enough time. I'm off to buy manga now.
Ugh. Watch it!
Every day after school, she would challenge me to some kind of test. I was lazy in class, but I studied when I got home. So I beat her in almost all of the questions, and her frustration was a bit interesting. Also, it was nice to see that someone didn't marginalize me for being able to study.
I can't believe that you can solve more difficult questions than I had when I was in school. This time, I'll make a question that will definitely make you say that you've lost. I've been giving you a lot of trouble lately, haven't I? I've never had someone I could study with as an equal, so it's kind of fun. But you're graduating soon, right? I'd like to win at least once before then. I didn't win even once after all.
I'm surprised you didn't give up.
I've never lost to anyone before.
But thanks to you, Miss Yumiko, I haven't been bored this past year. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm sorry for bothering you every day.
No, I'm happy to know that I can actually associate with people like you.
Even if you go on to college, come back and visit me. I'll be waiting for you with questions you can't solve.
Okay, I'll come visit you since I'm a loner anyway in the college. I'm looking forward to your questions. After I entered the college, I kept up with Yumiko's questions, but I finally gave up when she gave me a question I couldn't solve. Why? Love has no answers, doesn't it? Yumiko confessed her feelings for me, and my mind was totally lost to her.